We are moving through our awakening process really quickly right now. For many people, it may feel really exciting and, woo, here we go. We're going to start waking up, and maybe we're having more profound senses of ourself. Maybe we are feeling a little more connected to others. For many of us, it is showing up as a lot of despair and destruction and crumbling. In order for the new to emerge, it's as if the old needs to crumble. For many of us, we may be losing our homes, we may be losing our marriages, our jobs. People we know and love, very dear to us, could be either passing away slowly by some disease, or maybe they have actually already made that transition. It is hard to see the light when there is so much fear and crumbling around in our presence. What we are experiencing is all of the older energies coming up so that they can finally be released and relieved from our patterns. In our own awakening, we will feel completely exhausted at times. Let's say we're really tired even though we've slept for 8 hours. We may be particularly hungry but not able to eat anything that really nourishes us or feels right. Either way, it is best to get as much sleep as possible, as well as eat when you're hungry. If you can't find the right perfect thing to eat, that's okay. Eat something. I recommend, if you can, to eat protein. That helps bring you into your physical body a little bit better. Some of the tools that I offer in order to feel more connected to our physical beingness as we start to fly through the ethers, as we start to move into these awakened states of consciousness, what happens is our physical body can start to feel out of whack. So what I recommend are finding physical things to help ground you. One thing would be to simply hold the center spot in your hand, and I may have said this on another video of mine, but that's a really nice comforting tool. By just holding the center spot and taking a deep breath, it can help bring you back to center. Another would be to place your hands on your sacred heart or your heart chakra, just helping yourself come back into your center. Another thing that you can do for your physical body would be to place your hand on the top of your head at your crown chakra, and the other one at the root chakra, holding both heaven and earth within your being, feeling very safe and protected. Through our awakening time, I use the analogy of it is a lot like giving birth, being birthed. We may not all have given birth to someone, but we have all been birthed. And at the time we were going to come down into the earthly plane, we may have thought, oh yes, I'm ready, do the earth thing. And as the experience started to happen, as the contraction started to get tighter and tighter around our physical body, so did fear. And at that point we may have said, oh, I changed my mind, I don't want to do earth after all. This same experience could be coming up for us right now in terms of, we're ascending, we're moving so quickly, we've been doing all this spiritual work, and we may be getting really tired and say, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't want to do this after all. In these times that are a little bit intense, a little bit tough, I recommend that you find a partner. Find someone who you can, be your jogging partner as you run that last bit of the marathon. You can have someone be there just, to comfort you for a moment. Call them up on the phone and say, you know what, I'm just hitting this low today. I really need to hear a voice of comfort and trust and hope because I've lost mine. If you can do this for someone else, then that works out really nicely. You can help each other get to the other side, let's say. And if not, perhaps you find a group for our times right now, because We are really trying to change a lot of energies. We are really trying to reemerge as new enlightened beings. One thing I'm recommending for people to do is either to find a group gathering that involves their own sex, let's say, as women, to come together with other women, to allow them to be your mirrors, and for us to learn how to really connect with our own other selves, and for men to do the same. If there are groups that you know of that are both male and female, then by all means do that. Maybe you go to a drum circle, something that helps bring that energy of togetherness and gathering back, so that it keeps you alive. The beauty of drumming is that you've got that heartbeat. You know, if it's just this nice heartbeat of who we are, bringing us back to earth. In this awakening, as we evolve, we are not trying to leave our bodies. None of us came through the birth canal as completely only 100% spiritual beings. We came into incarnation with this spiritual grandness into forgetfulness and the humanness of being here on earth. And it's not, as some might believe, a punishment. It is an opportunity, a gift. It is our birthright. It is our natural desire to want to be in comfort. It is our natural desire to want to experience and remember joy. Joy is the essence of who we are. And as we awaken, we are merging the beauty of these higher realms into the beauty of these lower realms, into the experience, the exquisiteness of being here on earth with all of our heaven within us. Some people feel as if heaven and earth, have been a dualistic experience, that they're half here on earth with one foot and half here on heaven with another foot, and that the energies are now separating even more so, and they're feeling like I can't take any more as the two, split apart. That is the illusion. The two are not splitting apart. The two are integrating more so than ever. And as they do, we will experience things that are not serving us anymore. Most of those things that aren't serving us, those experiences, often are rooted in our own dualistic thinking, in our own earthly fears and experiences. I think the earth experience is absolutely beautiful, and I think that we are incarnating as beautiful new beings here on earth. So it's not to ascend up and out and be done with the body. It is to bring in that grandness that we are into the body, to let it shine through us, as us, for our own joy. And with that, I thank you once again.